Not A though. Scene one. What shot are we doing? We're gonna do the medium shot.
Okay, and that's.
I'm Kyle Owen. I directed the callback.
First things first. Phone's on silent.
I am Lucas Acita. I am a producer on The Callback.
I'm Frank. Are you ready?
I'm Tina Vonseven. I'm the producer and the second AC on The Callback.
I'm Ivan Ramos. I am the first assistant director.
I am Tremaine Meadows. I am the second assistant director.
How's being the editor?
It's been a lot of work. I'm a little overwhelmed. They're working my ass off. It's not fair.
Yeah,
It's just not fair.
you know,
I'm basically the backbone of this
that's
project.
why there's unions for this, you know.
Yeah.
What does it mean to me? I don't know. It was actually a script written by Devin Mainville, who's my girlfriend. She gave it to me about a week before class started, just randomly. But I was really drawn to it because I had never made something like it before. Typically just shot stuff in the dramedy realm. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do something with like a little bit more suspense and, you know, a nice positive message, I think.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Spurk, and I'm playing Sienna.
My name is Anna Weikert, and I am playing Cassie. I first auditioned for Casualties of Grace, and that was last year, I think. I am clearly very knowledgeable. But yeah, that was my first project with him, and it was fantastic.
Kyle came into this same theater, the day before auditions for this film. And it was funny because my professor for school here gave me his contact information and stuff like that. I don't know how she got it, but she said, you should audition for this film, this is happening soon. And Kyle was introduced to me as like, because I was supposed to just be here kind of like supervising the film. I emailed him and I was like, hey, so can I audition?
Our director, Kyle, he's the one that's been like initializing everything. So like, you know, contacting all the actors and talking to them, and we just kind of been behind the scenes, I feel like, for the most part.
Yeah, the nice thing about being, I guess, producers too is that I think there's a handful of jobs that are specifically like during the filming part of things, but our jobs kind of expand more than that too. You know, we cover a lot of ground in terms of we're heavily in pre-production, production, and in post. I think that we have some of the responsibility of making posters and maybe marketing and that sort of thing. So for us, I mean, her specifically, she's going to be busy like clapping and stuff, but we're going to be pretty busy throughout the whole thing, you know, so that's kind of exciting knowing that we're always going to have something to do for sure.
H2O.
Hell yeah.
Get you one.
Hell yeah.
It'll always keep you refreshed.
Oh yeah.
I did it before a long time ago, and I've just been practicing a lot and just being on the actual, you know, feeling it, you know, just shooting the whole thing. Or just a couple scenes, just showing people like, yo, yeah, that's what it's up.
Yeah. I agree with Tremaine. I feel like the reason why I even took this job is just to have the experience of actually working behind the set. Like, I'm a student. I don't have that much money to like afford like a full-on set. Most of us don't. But I mean, having that chance to just see like a glimpse of like what an actual set would be like, I think it's an important thing for us just to have, and not even just like for like a career, but just for personal reasons. Like no one ever does this at all. Maybe with your phone, maybe it's like a smaller set, but still, bro, you can't really experience that anywhere else. Yeah, earlier today he was just giving us like pointers, like things that we can use
in the future, you know, like, years later. Yeah, exactly. Like, so you just gotta listen.
Yeah, just like I think one example that I really loved was like he gave us like pointers like, oh, you can search out talent in this website or this and that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then the way he prepares his actors, I think that's a really brilliant way to just make the characters develop a chemistry with one another, because chemistry is such an important thing for actors, especially if you want to create that realistic tone.
You know, passion is the most important thing, you know, when you're filming, you know, you gotta have it. You know, if you don't have it, then, you know, how are you going to grasp when something don't go right? You know, you gotta build on it. And the experience is a must, man. So just getting that experience and just getting out there in that field feel good. Like I said, man, I got experience, but I'm not great, you know. But the thing is, I got experience and I can use that to my advantage and actually help other people out.
Why is there so many shots of me, guys? I'm not even in the class.
I'm not even recording you. I was recording Jaleel. He's grip.
Everybody love everybody.
I mean, the hardest thing in general with this class is that, you know, the whole class takes place within 8 weeks. So we have to ready a project, shoot a project, edit a project, and then everyone goes off and does their own films, you know, once we're done with principal photography on the callback, and get it all done within 8 weeks for a screening, you know. So whereas like typically you're working on like a labor of love, you know, you're spending as much time as you need on it, especially in pre-production. Whereas we kind of had to rush things because of certain schedules with locations or actors and that kind of thing. So
we have not had an opportunity to do like a true rehearsal. So that's a little nerve-wracking, just not know. I mean, we're going to a location that some of us have never been to before. We haven't met the actors yet. So there are definitely red flags. Obviously, we hope for the best and we expect it to turn out. Yeah, I don't know, I guess optimistic is where I'm at. You know, I definitely have the butterflies and stuff, but I mean, I'm excited to get to work and see what we can come up with.
I love how completely and utterly I understand everybody in this film. Like, I have been Sienna more times than I can count. And Cassie has the kind of confidence that you want going into an audition, like just knowing, like, I got this. She has a little bit more cockiness than you should have when you're going into an audition, because go in like you're gonna win it, but don't act like you know you're gonna win it. And it's one of the really nice things as a stage actor too, is to be able to get experience behind a camera, you know, with less pressure. It's a really relaxed and understanding and cooperative environment to get experience behind a camera, which is one of the reasons why I jumped at being able to audition for it.
Favorite part? Well, the scene I just did was pretty fun. Whenever I get to put on the lipstick, it's kind of weird because I put on the lipstick and I got to just like stare at myself for a minute in the mirror, but like in a disgusting kind of way, which is like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun. I only did one short film before this, but you guys are a lot more professional than the people that I worked with before. I have more training in theater than I do with film, so this is a kind of different thing for me. I feel like this is, not that theater isn't specific about character things, but I feel like this is a lot more specific just in that it's not like so far away from whoever's watching it because there's a camera and everything's like closer and more, it's more dialed down.
How you guys doing?
Please, guys, be honest. Let me know if you need to get.
I understand.
I need a gluten-free snack.
A gluten-free snack? Do they have any gluten-free snacks here at the vending machines?
No. Hell no.
Sergeant.
Probably, dude. Being at college, probably. Do you want to know where the vending machines are?
Nope, I ain't got no money.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. And then,
Oh, is that yours? Yeah, that's yours. Oh, we all got it.
Flood warning. So I want to add something to that though. You know,
Jesus Christ. Stop.
don't cut it off.
No, I'm not.
We're gonna keep rolling because this is great, man. People gotta see this.
How's it feel being sound, Nick?
Does it feel being sound? I mean, I'm having a good time.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
I'm
I had
glad.
lots of fun.
I'm glad. I'm very glad.
Thank you.
Now let me tell you something though. I look into your eyes and tell you this. No matter how much that person dislike you or say this and that, man, you always be you. You know what I mean? Be authentic. Don't change because somebody else. Like if that person moving up the ladder with their snobby attitude, don't change and don't follow them so you can move up the ladder with them, or just don't join on their bandwagon. Be yourself, because deep down inside they're gonna fail. You know, you gotta be positive, man. You know, sometimes people get angry to direct, like, this ain't right, but that's what they gotta do to keep that discipline. You know what I mean? Keep it in order. That's what it's all about, man.